Hello guys, here is again Karuna. As I told you in my last lesson, this time I'm going to show you one beautiful application, little software, which I use on my phone. This is Android phone, and before I used it on my iPhone as well, so it exists both for both operation systems, and I also have it on my PC, and obviously you can also download it for Mac. It is not for free. This software costs some money, but you will never regret it, I promise to you. So it's one of my most favorite applications, which I use almost every time when I want to learn a new composition. With this software you can learn almost any composition on Armenian duduk, even having just one key of the duduk. Right now I have only key of A, so I will use only the key of A. As I showed you in my last tutorial, in case the original recording would be in some other key, not in the key of A, I will find it out and I will use the key of A still for learning this composition, just pitching it up in that beautiful software. If the composition is simple, you probably as a beginner can definitely learn it using this application, but as you might already know, many Armenian tunes have lots of ornaments, and of course you have to know how to play the ornaments, how to play single ornaments, double ornaments and so on, like how to play the chains of them. It could be difficult for those compositions even using this software, but if you choose some simple music, you can just play it in that application, and I will show you how to learn it. It's very simple, it's very comfortable, friendly, and you will very soon know how to use it. So this is Amazing Slowdowner. You see? Amazing Slowdowner. This is how it looks like, and in the background I have my Isocrates piano, drone player. Then I have the sound of the drone, which I will need in case I want to learn anything. Suppose I want to learn the Call of Shepherd. It's called Hovivi Kanch in Armenian, so I have a couple of recordings here. As I explained to you in my last video, the first thing we are doing, we are trying to recognize the key note of the composition. So the key note of the composition gives us the knowledge which key of the duduk is being played. As I know, Hovivi Kanch is the piece which is being played starting from 5 fingers. So normally those kind of scales like minor or sure scales, they are normally most comfortably being played from 5 fingers on the duduk. And on the duduk in A, this is a note of B. And here immediately I try if it is B or not. So I play the first file. You see, I immediately recognize that this is duduk in A, and we are playing from the note of B. So that musician who is playing in this recording, he plays starting from the note of B, and the drone is in B. Let's take another one. Actually, this composition is just amazing, and all duduk players play it in a different way, so I don't know really which one to choose, because all of them are beautiful. I have some like more beautiful pieces than the others, and I really don't know which one to try. So I take another one, which is also Hovivi Kanch. So you can hear the note, no? Again, I try 5 fingers. So again, the note will be, that means he plays on the duduk in A. In A. Let's take another one, again Hovivi Kanch. You hear the drone is different, the drone is flatter. and I try the note of A. So the drone is in A. Key note of A is completely not comfortable to play this composition on the duduk in A, because you will have a lot of half tones, you know. Like if the duduk player is very professional, he can do it on maybe on any key of the duduk, but still he would prefer the most comfortable position, which would be if he plays the duduk in the key of G. So in the key of G, 5 fingers position gives us the note of A. So most probably he is playing the duduk in G. And in case I like this very composition more than the others, so I want to learn this one, what I need to do in this program is just to pitch it 2 half tones up. So I have here this pitch thing, and I move it to the right, 2 semitones, and then I play the same one, and you will hear the difference. So it must be now not in the A minor, but in B minor. You see? And immediately I'm able to learn this amazing piece on my current duduk. I did show you this, and we start from the Hovikanch, that file, the first one, which was already in the keynote of B, means now it is sharper, and I move it back to the original. So that was first phrase, the first phrase, and now I have looped it, clicking on the end point. Now it will be playing in a loop, and I will try to repeat after the recording. I also can choose the starting point. Now it was not necessary, he already started just from the beginning. Now it is looped, you see, and I can take so much time as I want to learn this first phrase. But in case I don't recognize, for example, the player plays too fast for me, for this we have this option of speed, and we can speed it up or speed it down. And I do speeding it down, and it becomes slower, so I am able to recognize what exactly he is playing, and I will try to repeat after him. You see, now it sounds not nice at all, but much slower, which I really need. More than the quality of the sound, I need this speed. And then he starts again. First phrase, and the quality of the recording itself has become much worse, as you could hear it, but that was not the main point. The main point was to speed it down so that I'm able to hear every note properly. If it is too slow and you have recognized already everything, you can do it a little bit speeding up. Enough, you can move to learn the next phrase. Like this, I move the end point a little bit further. still the first phrase. Still first phrase. And now I'm clicking on the next starting point. So this is phrase number 2. I'm listening till it ends. Like this. Now I clicked on the end point and the second phrase is looped now. Like this, guys, you can learn it. So you don't need fish anymore. You can just have this beautiful fishing line and the hook and do it yourself. You see, it's not that complicated at all, even like for myself, who is not so much good in all of these technologies. Like I don't have any professional mixing program, mixing software, which maybe some of you have, and you don't need this amazing slowdowner, but it's for the ones who just want some simplicity, you know. When I memorized 2 of these phrases or 1 of these phrases, I can just do it by myself, and I go to my drones application, which is called the Socrates Piano, and I put the drone, I play the drone of B. Something like that. I don't remember exactly what it was. But this is actually the whole process of the learning of some new music. For me, that application was very useful when I discovered it. Actually, it was suggested by some professional musician when I was in Goa. At one point, he was always giving concerts, and I just saw something was on his iPad, and I asked him what it was, and he showed me this amazing slowdowner. In case, for example, you don't have the application for drones like I have here, you can also use this amazing slowdowner just to loop any drone you have as a MP3 file. Let's take some of the drone from my album, for example this one. You see, this is a drone file, and the moment it stops, but in this application it doesn't stop because it is looped automatically. So you can have it instead of some application like that, which is not free as well. So you can do it for free. One more thing I forgot you to say about playing drones. In case you, for example, have just maybe 1 or 2 beautiful drones, like in a good quality and the sound which you really like to be played in the background of your solo playing, you can also use this software and pitch it up or down. In case you just have A or B drone and you don't have C sharp or D, or you don't have G, you can just use the same application, the same mechanism, and make it get sharper or flatter, which is very nice. That was it, very simple, you have seen it yourself. Enjoy your Duduk practice and we will see each other again. Bye.